What's happening, you lovely lot? Welcome back into the man cave for another Ren reaction. It's Friday night, guys. No school tomorrow. You know what happens when there's no school tomorrow, don't you? We have a lovely glass of the black stuff. Thank you to one of my my viewers, hopefully a subscriber, on this little tip. Check this out. I know this isn't what you tuned in for, but my God, this is content right here. How do you pour a can of Guinness into the glass to get a perfect pint? This is how. You take the can, you pour it entirely upside down, you wait until the froth nearly hits said can, you pull away slowly, and then you let it brew. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that in itself, if you think Ren's making art, you know, that is art right there. Maybe we should put a, maybe we need to get in touch with Ren and tell him to start doing a few more Guinness songs. What do you reckon? Right, let's top that up. There we go. So it's great to be back. Thank you for joining me again. I haven't been around for a couple of weeks. I've been in recovery. I'll drop a picture down below and you'll see why. I didn't want to scare you all with a face like that. Don't panic. It's a hazard of the work I do. It's not the first time. It's not the last time it will happen. But we're fully recovered now, so that's all good. Where did we leave off? So I done the tale of Jenny and Screech, and also Violet's tale. That one took me by surprise. That really did. This evening I'm going to be reacting to Sunflower, and it's a prologue, which I found really interesting because immediately that tells me, or it suggests, that this song may function like an introduction to the whole story. Maybe, I don't know, but we'll find out. So anyway, look, it's 4 minutes 4 in its entirety. It's quite a short one, so I'm going to try and let this one run through. I'll maybe stop around halfway through and share some thoughts. Okay, but here we go. As I say, Friday night, so we're going to take the volume right the way up. Really looking forward to this one, guys. Honestly, I'm taking so much from you guys on this channel, probably way more than you're taking from me. It feels a little bit like an unfair trade-off, so I really do appreciate your time. All right, let's get into this. Let's go.
Tragic scenes last night in London. A 14-year-old girl was found dead from a fatal stab wound. Her attacker, a 14-year-old boy, is in critical condition after a violent altercation with a police officer.
So he didn't die. He didn't die.
Oh, such a beautiful shame. The sunflowers wilt when the skies do not rain. It's a story I'm sure we all know. It's a moment of madness inside of the woes. We all fall down.
Tasty.
In London town. Shaky ground carries me. Whoa, rains down, blindingly loud. Never surrender.
I do need to stop there. I'm sorry, I said I wouldn't. I don't think I've ever heard Ren express his voice like that before. My God, my Lord, that is a voice and a half, isn't it? I mean, Ren, if you happen to be watching this by any chance, if you do not sing rock music, and you may well do, but if you don't, you need to, my man. Wow, that's incredible. Let's just take that back again. I'll try not to interrupt now. I do apologise. But that's something I've not heard before.
Rains down, blindingly loud. Never surrender. Oh, what a terrible scene. Here lie the corpses of corporate machines, planting seeds where the grass never grows. But the grass, it stays greener in places unknown as we all fall down in London town. Shade
wow, this is an absolute sonic delight, man. Did you check out those little one hit orchestral hits? Listen, man, if you haven't listened to this track on a decent set of stereo headphones, please do. It will tear your head off. It's absolutely beautiful. There's quite a bit of panning there, switching from left to right. It's a really, really glorious sound. Look, right off the bat, assuming this is Vincent, okay, I'm going to say that Vincent is an ex-convict because what he's wearing there has been issued by His Majesty's Prison Service right here in England. I do know that. If anyone's watching it over in the States, I think your prisoners are issued jumpsuits. Here in the UK, you're issued a grey tracksuit that looks exactly like that. You're allowed to wear your own footwear. You're allowed to wear your own trainers of any kind. But that right there is a prison outfit. So assuming this is Vincent, the guy smoking the big joint there, I'm going to say he's a con or an ex-con. Let's just go back to, yes, right there, that imagery. Nothing's random with Ren. Everything's intentional, and I find this really, really interesting. What I do find interesting is the fact that we've got the sunflowers there, and this track is called Vincent. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of Van Gogh's one of his most famous series of paintings, which was Sunflower. Probably has no correlation whatsoever, but that's yeah, it's just something that sprung to my mind earlier on. But here's what's interesting. Normally, a sunflower symbolises something like, I don't know, hope, innocence, something warm. But here, it's placed in a really dark, cold environment. And this contrast that's going, and obviously they're on fire, we've got flames coming out of the sunflowers and that. The contrast feels completely intentional. It's like Ren's showing us, he's showing innocence existing inside a really harsh world, if you like. And I do wonder whether this is connecting to the Jenny and Screech story. Well, I'm sure it is. Does this sunflower represent those guys? Does it represent Jenny? Does it represent Violet? Someone pure. Yeah, there you go. Are these sunflowers something pure that ends up caught in something tragic? Or am I reading way too deep into this? It's Ren, so I feel like I feel like everything deserves an interpretation, because what I'm learning with this is I think there's so many little hidden bits and pieces and nuances to his artwork. Maybe they don't at all. Maybe they just represent absolutely everybody caught up in innocent people trapped in some sort of tragic story. I don't know. Rambling again. Let's rewind. Let's keep going. What's your thoughts? There you go. What's your thoughts? What's the meaning of the sunflowers? What do they symbolise? Did you guys think of the Vincent van Gogh thing? I mean, that is straight out of the Vincent van Gogh Sunflowers painting. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's too early to say. Cool, that's right up my street. Those little electronic glitches, and I don't know whether you'll be able to hear this without headphones, but what he does, I think it's on every fourth bar, he drops this little sub bass where the bass goes and it just goes beautiful, man. You've got to please get some headphones on and check it out. There's a lot of again, I'll say it again, a lot of little musical nuances here, tiny little things. He flicks a switch and it pops. Yeah, it's really nice. Voices in his head. Can you hear the whispering? Vincent, Vincent, Vincent. There you go. Oh, what? Okay, I thought we was going into, hang on, what was that? July the 31st. Okay, yeah, I mean, obviously I'm late to the party. Right, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced that guy is Vincent now. But he was definitely a convict, weren't he? Yeah, look, I'm really digging that. I thought we was going to go into a big bit of hip-hop there, but maybe not. All right, look, yeah, that was really powerful. What I think the song does, I think it's setting up the emotional tone for the entire story, is what I think. So I think what this one has done, instead of jumping, like, I don't know, straight into the crime and the violence, like in the, like the tale of Jenny and Screech and that, this one feels a little bit more like he's stepping back and saying, let me tell you a tragic story. And I think that's why it's called a prologue. I'm going to leave that one there. I cannot wait to see your comments on this. I've probably missed lots and lots. Do you know what? I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to go back and I'm going to have another listen. But for now, guys, it just leaves me to thank you all for joining me once again. Make sure you look after each other, all right? Cheers. Good night.